It looks smooth. I'll speed this up so that you're listening to it 1.5 times. Some days you just can't lose for winning. I might actually have this set up about the time my wife gets back. That was me working in fast forward. That was not me making fun of my wife's voice. Never do that, because she watches my videos. She would kill me. Dead. And my mother watches these videos. She'd kill me deader. Going for 63-ish. And a quarter. I need to go right there. Just there, -3, which is 1, 2, 3. And 3/4 should make it 59 1/4, right? I'm gonna lock that into place. I'm gonna set this down. I'm gonna measure that again. It should be 63. Measure square. Measure square. That's not square. That's square. That's square. That, even if that corner slopes back, I'm cutting that off. This should still be 59 1/4. It slipped while I was clamping it. When you're making comparative measures, always use the same measuring tape. Even though an inch is an inch is an inch. An inch on one tape may be slightly different than an inch on the other. These little catches on the end often wiggle. They wiggle at different rates. Oh, so I need 59 1/4. 59 1/4. 59, say it with me, 1/4, 59 1/4. Before I put that away, I might as well remeasure since I just knocked it out of place. 59 1/4. Now you want to roll up? That looks square. I'm not going to cut all the way through this in one swoop because I'm not going to be able to catch it. All right, get all the pieces and parts. This is just going to score it and pray that everything holds in place. Come down here and hold that end. All that dust, little bitty dust. Okay, here we go. That'll make a good work surface of some ilk. Nope, that's going to be a cutting board in the kitchen. We'll take that to Mom and tell her that's her new one. Her new cutting board. I don't even know if this is on anymore. All right, so we're going to do 18 inches this way. And if I do that, 18 minus 3 3/4. 3 3/4, right? Okay. 14 1/4. I think it's 1 1/8. Yeah, 1 1/8. So 18 minus 1 1/8. 16 7/8.
Yes.
So if you're confused by all the numbers that I keep throwing around for measurements, my poor wife, when we were working on the Privy project, I was throwing numbers out like carpenters and engineers and measurements, and that we typically do. And my wife's like, I have no idea what you're saying. It's like, well, I'm throwing out a measurement. She goes, you just threw out a number. It's like, yeah, okay. So there's a number. There's the overall measurement, and if you're taking off a measurement, it's this, and so you equal this. And it's like, it's kind of a mathematical formula inside my brain. I'm thinking this. My wife's a math major and a computer scientist. She's like, no, you're just saying a bunch of weird numbers that don't mean anything to anybody. I was like, okay, so let me explain my process. So I tried to explain my process a little bit more. And by the end, she caught on enough to, I think the part that she learned best or most important out of that situation was to parrot back the things that I was saying so that I thought I was saying the right thing. And in the end, it worked out. So, but this is day 3, I think, of working on this project. And it has been hot all 3 days. And we have been at it for 6 to 8 hours a day. And these numbers, I'm not even sure they were making any sense to me at this point. But here we go. Clamp it. It's gonna go zoom. All right, blow me off. Okay, so we are going to drag this in and do a test fit of the final cut. Everybody fingers crossed. Oh crap, it's backwards. Oh wait, no, it goes that way. Okay. Gee, it's not nearly as heavy now. This is acacia butcher block, and man, it makes some dust. Okay. I'm going to be happy with that. It doesn't rock. Some sort of mark there. That's all. We got a little bit of a gap. Well, more of a gap back there. We ended up with this was so screwy. It's hard to figure out what was going on. We got a gap. We got a gap there. So we'll do probably some silicone, and we still have to trim out these two corners. But there she be. I have a dust mask on still. So apparently I forgot to hit record when I was cutting the angles on this, and so what you see me doing here now is rounding over the edge with a router, and then we're sanding everything down to make it nice and smooth. The round over ended up being very, very nice on top and bottom, and my wife is putting the first coat of tung oil on here. This will be the finish, and you can see that color just pop. I wasn't sure how it was going to come out. That looks really, really nice. After the first coat goes down, you let it dry, you sand with like a 400 grit sandpaper, and then you reapply.
What's dramatic?
Yep. So there it is. Transformation. Would I do it again? No. Are we going to do it again? No. Would I do it differently? Yes. Hire somebody else to do it. Why? You don't get too many of these videos because this took us 4 days. Why? Because I'm a type A personality that my wife constantly reminded me of on this project. She's snickering outside. You need to adjust the cabinet spacing there because it's going to drive you crazy with your type A-ness. So that's about as close as we can get. These are temporary door pulls until the real ones come in. And IKEA does a great job of not telling you, or emphasizing rather, the difference on a couple of these cabinets. There are drawers. But there they are. It's been hot and fun, and we're really excited about this. I got a couple more little projects to do for this, probably not before we go camping again, but for the next time we go camping. As soon as I have a shop to do the work in, I'll be able to do more of the stuff that I need to do for this. Ta-da! Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.
Too many hobbies, not enough time.
It's a theme song, y'all.